Hey, coming with another video to talk about a highly sought after and talked about fragrance, Guerlain's Terracotta Le Parfum. So this has been on a lot of people's must-have list, and so I figured has vanilla in it. I should try it. This was a blind buy. But wait, like most of the stuff I talk about on here has been blind buys, right? It just is what it is right now during quarantine. But so this one, people just kept saying it smelled like the sun in the summer, and it has a beachy vibe. So I went online trying to find my best price, and I found it overseas. This is a 3.3. Let me see if I can see the sticker, 100 ml bottle. So it's a nice solid round bottle. The top is pretty secure. You can hold it from the top. Nice little cap. The only disappointment for me was this gold sticker. It looks like I could just peel it off. I'm like, come on, Guerlain. But I got it at a decent price. I'm not upset with that. I got it from Feel Unique website, which listening to other YouTubers in the UK, they have used that site. So I was like, whew, I'm glad, because this took a little while to get to me. I was so anxious. I had never used the site, but they look legit. I mean, that's just what I've come to. Maybe try a site with a smaller purchase and see if it works. But this one was a decent price that I was willing to take the risk. I think this was about $50, and then they put like $20 shipping from the UK. So all in all, it actually turned out fine, as you'll find this in the US for like $150 or something expensive like that I wasn't trying to pay. So now let me tell you about this. When I smelled it, I was like, oh, it's a creamy white floral fragrance, which it is. It has other notes like ylang ylang, orange blossom, musk, vanilla in the base, and there's some tiara flower and bergamot on the top, and coconut. So for me, I got the vanilla, the musk, and the coconut, which coconut, I guess, gives it that tropical beachy vibe, or the summertime vibe. And I just kind of drifted away from creamy white florals. I mean, there could be those notes in other fragrances as long as it's blended with other things, but my longtime love, J'adore by Christian Dior, is a white creamy floral. That's what I decided when I decided to part ways with it. And so I was just like, okay, that was something that was great in my past. I don't really want to revisit those notes or have fragrances in my collection with those notes being so prominent. And so that was a bit of disappointment for me when I got this. However, I continued to sniff. I love coconut. I love vanilla. I do like warm fragrances. So this is warm in a sense of summer sunshine warmth. But the jasmine and this is so fresh and amazing. So I had visited India some years ago, and when I say my most vivid memory of India is that everything I touched or smelled had spice and jasmine in it, right? So there were women walking by with jasmine in their hair, around their necks. You eat rice, it's jasmine rice. You take a shower in a hotel or go to someone's house and wash your hands, it's like spices and jasmine in it. Everything had jasmine in it, to the point that I kind of felt overwhelmed by jasmine. And by the time I left, I was like, I don't want to smell jasmine. I'm good if I don't ever smell it again. It's beautiful. I'm glad that there's this nice fragrant flower, but I was just almost really sick of it. However, smelling this so many years later, the jasmine in this is so fresh, and it reminds me of the amazing things I experienced while I was there in India. So this fragrance, I would give it a 10 because it just touched on a really special time for me. It's not super jasmine heavy, like you're gonna be knocked upside the head by jasmine, but the jasmine that you smell in it is so fresh and pretty. It's not the standard jasmine that you smell in everything else, because jasmine is, to me, in my fragrance journey, is second to a rose. But this is so fresh and so pretty with coconut and vanilla, my faves. Glad I got it, and I waited it out and got it at a good price. So, and it's a nice classic everyday fragrance if you want to go to the office, for church. The white creamy floral kind of reminded me of a motherly, nurturing, kind of comforting smell, which while I am a mother, I just didn't want to smell matronly or maternal. And so this can go that way if that's your frame of mind, but I think the jasmine in this really keeps that from going too far down that road. So I'm gonna end it here, but I do love this fragrance, and if you could get it at a great price, I would say grab it up.